What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Jazware's Pokemon Select Moltres. Oh god, if you know anything about my channel, then you know that I wanted these three birdies to be made into this figure line. I did a video last year wishing and hopes and dreams and lists and all that nonsense, but they were the top of my Pokemon Select list. So to be able to get them that quick within a year is pretty damn awesome. So taking a look at the box here, it's pretty standard for what we see. Other than that, you get Moltres here, nothing really on the side, just a bunch of Pokeballs and Pikachu. Nothing on the top, but now the packages have like the handle in the middle to put it on the peg, which I do like better. I think that it helps better, even though these boxes are huge. There's what, you're gonna get like 3 on the peg. And then you got all the figures on the back. It's not revealing anybody new, unfortunately. I hope that this line continues, but every time I think that it's dead, they show something else. So my box got a little messed up. Really doesn't bother me. You get Moltres on the side, and then if you're looking for them in store, there's nothing on the bottom because the barcode is on the back right here. But yeah, I mean, I'm very happy to have Moltres. I think he looks a little small, but maybe when I get him out of the packaging, I'll change my mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop this fiery bird open. So getting Moltres out of the packaging, I will easily say that this is my least favorite out of the 3 birds that they have done so far. Now, with that being said, it is not a bad figure. It's just, I feel like there are multiple things that I would change about this one over the other ones. I still think my favorite is Articulation, which was the first one that came out. I still think that that's objectively the best figure, but I mean, Zapdos was really good too. So it's just a matter of preference. Also, Moltres is my least favorite out of the 3 birds, so maybe that has something to do with it subconsciously, but I just think objectively this is the worst one out of the 3. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get a closer look, starting with the head sculpt here. I do like the sculpt of this, but it does lead me into my first and biggest issue of these pieces should have been translucent. If you guys go all the way back, I have reviewed every Pokemon Select figure so far, and if you guys go all the way back, I went ahead and reviewed Charizard when he first came out, and I said the same thing about him, that the back piece should have been a translucent bright piece, but unfortunately they did not go that route. If you guys think of like Hasbro Ghost Riders and things like that, which is on everybody's mind at the moment of this recording, I like the way that Hasbro does their translucent fiery pieces, and I just think that that would have brought this figure to another level. But unfortunately, they didn't go that route. The sculpt is pretty good. It's nice and crisp. It's a little soft actually, but I do like the way that it looks. I think the head looks nice. The paint is nice where it is applied. It's just, I think it could have been easily done in translucent plastic. You do get a different color in the mouth and then the little head, but I do like the way that the wings look. The wings make him look bigger, so I'll give them that. Like when you have them all spread out and open, he does look bigger. His wings are probably the longest out of all of them, definitely longer than Zapdos's, but I don't know, I'd have to see Articuno again. But I do like the way that it looks. I like that they released them in sequential order, like Articuno, like Uno, and then Zapdos, Dos, and then Moltres 3. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if it's just a coincidence, but I do like that. But the sculpt on the wings is nice. I like how it's like, you know, like a pattern, and then they didn't skimp on the paint in the back neither. I do like that. The yellow is bright, and I also do enjoy that. There's nothing really to talk about in terms of sculpt on the body. It's just like a little dewdrop kind of looking shape. And then you do get his little feet with his nails painted, which I do like. The bright white definitely brings a different color aspect to this. Because I'm a cool color kind of guy. I don't really fuck with warm colors, so I do like this a little bit better. And then you get his tail, and like I said, it just... Imagine if this was translucent and he shone like a light behind him and he's fiery and bright. But unfortunately, they just didn't go that route. So you just get his tail here, which is nothing super special. The sculpt is okay. But like I said, I just really wish that they went the translucent plastic route for this guy. As far as accessories, you just get the stand that you get with all of them. It has the Pokeball, and then it has the joints here at the bottom, which they do kind of pop out on the side, which kind of gets annoying. But and then this one and this one, and then it rotates at the bottom. Now, one thing that I really don't like about this is I think the ball peg or the hole for the stand should have been right on his wee, but instead they put it on the side of his back, not even on the middle of the back, on the side. I don't like that. You can work around it, so like if you plug that in, you know, you can angle it correctly and it won't look super weird. But like, it's stupid that they did that. I'm not a big fan about that or of that. So if I could change that, I definitely would. But unfortunately, I think that's out of my constructive hands. So I'm not a big fan of that. But it's not the end of the world. What isn't a problem for me, though, is the articulation. I think they executed it beautifully on this one. The head is going to look up that far with both the joints. You get a hinge at the bottom of the neck, a hinge in the middle, and then a little ball wiggle on the ball on the top. That'll rotate and pivot back and forth, which is nice, and then rotate there as well. It'll rotate at the base of the neck as well, so you can get like all the cool angles for him, and I like that. The joint is so well hidden that I didn't even see that there was a hinge in there, but you get a ball peg at the wing, which is perfect. So it goes all the way around like that, and then goes in that far and up that far. So you can get him doing anything you want. You also do get a hinge halfway through that gives you 90 up. So, I mean, you can do like crazy poses with this guy, which is awesome. The legs will go outwards that far, in that much, rotate all the way around. You do get a thigh swivel right there, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, and then a hinge at the technically wrist, and then this is like the elbow. It's bird anatomy is weird. I'm not even gonna try it, but and then you do get the toes, which are all articulated, even the do one in the back. So that's pretty cool. As far as getting him to stand, he probably won't, because Articuno had an extra joint in the metatarsals, but he does not. So getting him to stand, you can do it, but it just won't look as natural as it did with Articuno, just because Articuno was able to just stand. But you can do it if you want. So if you want him kind of like dead, you can't do that. But primarily you're going to be using the old figure stand here. Like, look at how cool that looks. Like, just that pose. He just falls into poses, which I really, really like that about this one in particular. So yeah, I do like the way that he looks, and he moves fantastically. In terms of scalature, I got them all sprayed out here. Here he is next to Batman and Peely. Here he is next to NECA's Silly Kong, or the Poster Kong, or whatever you want to call it. And then NECA. This is nowhere near a NECA figure. Hasbro Darwin, because Darwin is the GOAT. And then obviously next to Zombie Captain America. So this leads me to my second issue, other than the translucent plastic, is that I feel like he's too small. My one friend was, I had a pile of figures that I'm going to review in the corner here. And he came in and was like, I don't know. I don't know if he's doing it for me. And I'm like, why? And he's like, he looks small. And I'm like, yeah, he does. Because that particular friend, Owen, has, Articuno, and he really likes Articuno. We found him for like $5 somewhere, and he's like, this is awesome. And now he's getting into the action figure game, which is awesome. Shout out to you, Owen. Love you, buddy. But yeah, so he's like, I don't know if it's doing it for me. So he said if he ever finds this one on sale, he'll probably get it, and eventually I think this one will go on sale at the store near us, hopefully. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys think he's a little too small. Unfortunately, I don't have Articuno or Zapdos here to compare him to. They're over in my storage unit. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So yeah, he looks maybe a little too small. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? I think that he's a pretty damn good figure. I just really like the posability on him. The wings have so much freedom and just allow him to do whatever he wants, and I really mess with that. I think that that's pretty damn cool that he's able to do that. Obviously these figures don't really come with accessories. I think the only one that came with accessories was Greninja, that he came with his like water shurikens, but like other than that, they don't really come with accessories. You know, so just keep that in mind with this line, but I don't think they need them most of the time. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy to get the 3 Burt legendaries together. Like I said, my only problem with it, other than like the translucent and the size, is I just hope that this line continues. I really would love a Snorlax. That's like my biggest want now. A Snorlax and maybe a Mewtwo. That would be really cool, because I have the basic figure Mewtwo, but it just doesn't do it for me. I really would like Mewtwo in this kind of style. I don't know. Let me know what Pokemon you guys would want. I mean, obviously my favorite Pokemon would be amazing. Mamoswine. Fuck with Mamoswine heavy. Don't come at me. Mamoswine is the best Pokemon. But anyway. That's pretty much all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If I was to give this figure a rating at a price point of still $19.99 for these never reused bodies, I'll give them an 8 out of 10. Translucent plastic would have upped the game fucking crazy. And the size, I think he's a little small. But other than that, he's pretty damn solid. So like I said, please be sure to follow me on Instagram. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video. I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I have a lot of fun over there, and I'm sure you all will too. But other tthan that, let me know. You coppin'? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.